this is where we're filming now, so we can be miserable.
Can you see my face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you see my face?
I mean, unfortunately.
I'm wearing a hat, so I'm not. I don't usually do that, so I want to make sure the people can still see the beautiful eyes.
Yeah, hilarious. Anyway. Dude, I just watched one of the greatest fucking movies known in the cinema. I just came from the movie theaters. Thanks for asking. What's the movie? It was.
Well, you didn't let me fucking get to it.
Oh, sorry. Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire.
Oh, that's out?
Yeah, it was shit.
Oh.
I didn't care for it. It was not that good of a movie.
Disappointing.
Yeah, and I'm honestly, what else made it worse? Let me put in the context here. We were supposed to film at 12. Okay, that was the fucking plan, was to film at 12. Because I was like, I'm going to go see this movie later on, and then I could go do some stuff afterwards.
2:20, by the way.
Yeah. So then Esai's like, hey, when are we filming? And I was like, you said 12. And he's like, yeah, let's go for 2. And I'm like, motherfucker, you said 12. Like, I got other shit going on.
It worked out for me. I had lunch with my mom.
Yeah,
so.
no. Well, it didn't work out for me. Because I probably would have had a more peaceful 2 o'clock movie showing. Because when I got to the fucking theater, bro, first of all, I'm walking in and I get my popcorn. Everything's going right, you know. And then there's a lady there. She wears like a bandana or something at the movie theater. We call her Sister Cinemark because she looks like a nun. So my whole family, we call her Sister Cinemark. And so then I do my thing, and I talk to the British guy. He's like, movie over there, number 8. He tells me where to go. And then I get my popcorn and shit. All right. It's not buttered enough like I like it. So I had to butter that. It kind of was like, whatever. Getting in the fucking theater. I'm chilling. Then the movie starts. And maybe 10 minutes into the movie, a fucking family comes in. A mom with a single mom probably with 5 fucking bad kids. Walks in, sits down. Motherfuckers proceed to be the loudest motherfuckers there.
What ethnicity was this family?
Oh, Mexican. Yeah. And I was like, son of a bitch, bro.
They're the worst.
I'm having to hear these fucking kids. Shh, shh, shh. I'm like, oh my God, bro. I'm going to throw my popcorn at these little fuckers.
Disgusting. Nothing worse than a single mom trying her best, you know?
No, I love a single mom that tries her best. Don't get me wrong. I love mothers. But
a single mom that works 2 jobs.
Loves her kids and never stops. Anyway, but yeah. And then what pissed me off is that she goes like this.
Such recording?
She turns her fucking flash on and then flashes to her kids to
see what they're doing. Yeah.
And I'm like, what? And I'm in the background just like, what the fuck?
You caught me mid-bite.
I was like, you bitch.
So they're literally in the row in front of you?
No, they were in the same row as me.
Oh, they're in the same row.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God.
So they really shined it right on you.
And I just wanted to enjoy a movie out by myself. And then instead I got to fucking deal with that bullshit. I fucking just, ugh.
That sucks. Did you move to another seat? Was there enough seats to move?
Stayed. I was right in the middle, like a right top middle, and I really liked it, and I didn't want to move.
You get the very top?
Not the very, kind of. I like the top.
I like the top. I'm a big fan of the top.
I mean, if I have a date, I'll go to the top, but if I'm trying to join the movie, I like to sit center square.
No, I mean, I don't mind it, but I just chose that. I have a friend where when she goes, she can't we have to be exactly right in the middle.
Yeah, that's
or she's like, it fucks with her.
I don't like having people behind me.
Yeah, that's what else happened. Some other random dude by himself went and sat directly behind me. I was like, this place is empty. You got to sit right behind me, bro.
What movie theater was this? Is this one you had to pick out your seats, or is this one you buy a ticket and then pick a seat?
I think every movie theater now you just got to pick out your seats.
So you did have to pick out your seat beforehand?
Yeah.
Personally, I like to change. I like that you have to pick out a seat.
Yeah, I mean, I do too, because it's better than fighting like savages for fucking.
I mean,
I do miss the midnight showings though, when it was only one showing at midnight, and
you were
had
fighting.
To fight. Yeah.
You're fighting for it. Those are the days.
And you put a bunch of coats on a bunch of seats to save seats.
Yeah, and then someone get mad, and then you start a fight with some fat lesbian chick. You know, it was something tight. You know what I mean? It was good. Those were the good days, the golden days of cinema.
Plus, now that the recliners, you don't have to worry about larger people sitting next to you because there's just a little bit of space to help.
Exactly.
Because I got stuck. What? You look at me like I'm crazy.
I don't know where you're going with that.
You never sat next. I mean, let's be honest. Like, you never sat next to a larger person. It was just an uncomfortable movie experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you don't have to. You been there?
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh, that's the worst.
I haven't been the larger guy.
Well, I wouldn't figure, bro.
Neither have I.
I've been the plankton to somebody's bubble bass. SpongeBob shout out if you get what I'm saying.
There you go.
You know, episode with fun. You know.
Okay.
That's
easy.
the fun episode.
Yep. Nope. You're good.
Yeah, this is for friends.
No, but I've been having weird movie experiences. Like one time I went to movies with Isai.
Did you?
Him, and then like his 2 nephews.
Okay.
Oh,
Bro.
Sounds terrible.
These kids ate my popcorn like it was theirs. Like they bought it. Like immediately as I sat down, thanks. What? Just took my shit like that. Isai's like, take what's yours. Take what's yours. I'm like, I fucking it.
That's right, kids.
Alpha male.
Dominant.
His family fucking is just a torture to me, bro.
That's funny.
I took that shit back. I was like, give that back. He's like, Dad. And I was like, no, fuck. No. Kid pissed me off, bro. I've never been more pissed off at kids. Just took my popcorn. He was just like, what's up?
True. These bastards.
And you know what's funny is that these kids don't even know my fucking name. So they're just like, I just know he's the fat dude that hangs around my uncle. That's it. Like, I got fucked. Like,
Gracias, gordo.
yeah. No, they speak English. They're good. They're good. They're the good kind. The good kind.
Whoa.
Anyway.
That's wild. You said you went to the movies by yourself earlier today?
Yeah.
Do you do that often?
I started doing it more recently.
I love it.
It's
I like
actually
going to movies
kinda,
by myself.
It's really
I,
best.
You don't got to worry about people.
Yeah, the first time I ever went to the movies by myself, though, I was very anxious. Because I went, the first time I went to the movies by myself was when I was 16, and that's when I had, like, a lot of social anxiety. But I went to the movies by myself because I was dying to see this. Mark, would you quit fucking interrupting, man? Jesus Christ, you're as bad as Isai. Why does this guy have a microphone now?
It was under my breath, man.
Jesus Christ.
No one even heard it.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Exactly,
You're
so keep
interrupting
going.
my flow.
I
Fuck.
know. Fuck off.
God damn it.
Shouldn't you be used to this?
Fuck off.
God.
Yeah, stupid bitch. Yeah, keep going.
I'm used to this from Isai. You're
I'm sorry.
on something today.
Sorry, continue.
What's on your mind? I don't even know what I was saying.
So you were at the
It's like
movies. You were a 16-year-old.
Oh, yeah. I went by myself for the first time when I was 16.
To go to the movies.
And it was a movie I was dying to see.
What movie was it?
It was. Would you fucking let me get there? Just fucking give me a second. God damn.
Now that's acting. That's pure raw.
You know what? I'm going to go through
anger.
the story quicker. I'm not even going to tell a story. Bullet points. Movie. Incredibles 2. Nobody wanted to go. I felt weird because it was a kid's movie. I didn't want to go. I left very early. Blah, blah, blah. There's the fucking story. Jesus.
See,
What's on your mind?
Now, I wouldn't go to a movie to go see a cartoon movie by myself.
Why
I'll
not?
take my friend Danny with me. Now I feel more comfortable.
I had a lot more to that story, but
Yeah, I kind of want to hear it. If Mark would just shut the fuck
No, I
up.
promise. Go ahead, Brock, please.
I mean, the rest of it's, that's just
I
filling
don't
in the
even-
gaps at this point.
Continue.
It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. We're fine. We'll move on from it.
Just
Mark
filling in the
fucked up.
gaps here.
This is why we can't get our shit together. Because people interrupt. Anyway.
Continue.
I was kind of, this might sound really fucked up on my part, but when I got to the movies, when I pulled up, I don't even know if I should say this actually because it's going to sound really fucked up.
Say it.
You talking about today?
If it's too fucked up, we'll cut it.
Are you
okay?
talking about today?
It's not.
If I remember, we'll see. Go ahead.
Okay, so.
Are you talking about today?
Yeah, at the
Okay.
when I went there. You know how I saw a van
Okay.
and handicapped kids got out of it.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, are they going to be in my movie? And I was like, I mean, I don't have a problem with that, but I just feel like Ghostbusters isn't the movie for them. I feel like that's a fair statement. Luckily, when I got up there, I realized Kung Fu Panda's playing. I was like, that's probably more likely is what they're going to go see. But I did, in my head, it's like, I don't mind because I've gone to movies with like, handicapped people. And they're always
What
great.
kind of handicapped kids are we talking? Was it like?
I don't want to get
Was
into
it like?
detail,
Was it
but-
like 9, 12-year-olds in wheelchairs? No. Is it the kind that Eastside talks about all the time?
Mhm.
Okay.
East Side people. Yeah.
Okay.
The fuck you bring my name in?
Well, I thought when you said a van pulled up and handicapped kids get out, I imagine you're like, God, I'm going to have to crawl over like a bunch of wheelchairs just to get to my seat. And I was like, damn, Jacob.
No.
I was like, just don't pick the front row. You'll be fine.
Oh, my God. No, they could move. Yeah, we're good.
Honestly, hearing your experience, you'd probably rather be in the theater with them.
Honestly, to be honest,
they probably sat down and enjoyed the movie.
I'm not hating on. We should probably cut this, but
I'm saying good things about it. They probably sat down and enjoyed the movie.
I'm not saying anything either, but I just kind of that was like the thought in my head. I was like, maybe I am a fucked up person, and I just kind of wanted to share that and see how that sounded. But maybe that was fucked up. No, it's a fair. Is Mark giving me the okay on that?
Clip it.
No, but no, I don't know. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I need to move from this. we need to move from this one. I'm too deep in. Actually, you know what's funny is that my friend, he told me that because he worked at the mall, and so he would see, like, he says, like, during the daytimes, that's when, like, a lot of, like, the handicapped students or whatever, they'll come in and they'll go around the mall, and he's like, I felt bad because, like, one of them got in, like, one of the moving things and they got stuck.
What do you mean moving things?
Like, you know, like the moving, like, little, like, you know, put a coin in and you're like in a rocket ship or something.
Like the little kiddie
rides. Yeah.
Oh,
he said like one of them got stuck.
I thought you meant like a revolving door.
No. And I was just like, well, then what happened? He's like, I mean, we kind of just watched until like someone came to get him out. I was like, you didn't help him? And he's like, I mean, there wasn't more I could do.
What do you say? When he was saying crazy. He was stuck, was he just too big for it, or was he like
so.
he got on and was like too scared to get off?
I think he was too big for it. Yeah,
I've been there.
You've been there. You got stuck.
Too big for a kid's toy, and it's disappointing. You know, like those small little kids trampolines. You know how many times I've seen like a 3-year-old jumping on one of those, and like I've so badly just wanted to like knock him off so I could play on it, but I know I'm gonna just jump right through it.
That's how I feel. I'm just like. That's why I haven't been in the Sky Zone in years. I just, you know what I mean? But it's all right. We're losing weight. I'll be back in there soon. Take those little fuckers in.
Yeah, dodgeball.
Yeah.
Trampoline dodgeball. It is. It's fun, too.
I like trampoline shit is the best. It's fun. I used to have a trampoline back when I was younger. I was the only kid in the neighborhood with a trampoline.
My parents didn't.
But everyone owned their house, but we rented. But we owned a trampoline. I just want to put that out there. We may not have the luxuries like everyone else, but goddamn it, we had the trampoline. And dude, we used to do Royal Rumbles all the time.
We couldn't hang any pictures in the hallway, but we had a trampoline.
God damn it, my parents maybe could feed us every once in a while, but god damn it, we had a trampoline, and that's all that fucking matters.
That's awesome. Hey, when you're a kid, that's all you care about.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck. I'll be fine. I'm fit. Right. I'm good. Let's go. Let's do this. You know? And we used to get all the neighborhood kids and have like a Royal Rumble.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, throw each other. But what sucked is that, you know those, on the trees, those little spike balls?
Oh, yeah, the gumball things?
Yeah. Those used to be like, we used to grab them and set them around the trampoline. Ooh. We were hardcore, bro.
Interesting.
And then we used to just throw each other off, and you'd see people just land face first into that shit, bro.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
We'd walk up, cut. Ooh. It was the best, man. That was the time.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we used to like put it under our tree. I had a tree in my backyard, and we used to climb the tree, jump from the tree, and like,
Jesus,
land on it. But the thing was, 3 of us in a row, all dumb at me. I remember Alexis and her cousin. We jumped, but we went leg straight.
Ooh.
And went, you know what I mean? So it just pop, pop. We watched it happen. I watched it happen like 2 times, and then I still did it. And then I was just like, if I break my leg, this is my fault because I am just an idiot. You know what I mean? And I was like, maybe they just didn't do it right. And we kept doing that.
It's that false confidence of like, they didn't do it, but watch me pull this off.
Right. That's exactly what happened. And it never worked out for us. Never did. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah. So yeah, we were poor, but we had a trampoline. And
Did you do flips?
Yeah, I can still do a flip.
Okay.
I used to be able to do backflips on it until I landed on my head.
Yo, give me a trampoline. I bet I could do a backflip on it.
And that's what fucked me up, and then I could never do it since. I could still. You give me on a trampoline.
I bet I could do it.
Hell, I could go jump and flip forward right now if I wanted to.
Turn the camera.
I'm good.
Dude,
I'm training for a fight.
bro, if you do it right there, the camera will still be on you. We don't even have to adjust.
Yeah, you
You gotta go. You talk the game, man. Time to show us.
Look at that. Make it happen. Look how athletic my boy is.
Go back to his camera angle. All right.
So yeah, I could do a flip. Obviously, I'm pretty athletic like that.
Hell yeah.
You didn't know that, did you?
I knew it.
Did you know?
Yeah, I've seen you do it
Can you
before.
do cool shit like that?
I can do
Probably
a
not
head.
like me.
I can do a headstand. Is that cool?
A headstand?
Yeah, is that
A
on par?
handstand or a headstand?
Like a break
I can do a
dancer.
headstand for sure, and I can sort of. I guess I can do a handstand for like a few seconds. I guess.
Wait, you can do a headstand though.
Yeah.
Like do it right now.
Okay. All right. Same thing you did.
Yeah.
All right. I guess we're just showing off our tumbling skills today, baby.
Yeah. This is a good podcast. I'm narrating.
Honestly, you do a much better cartwheel than I. Like your form on your cartwheel
No,
is really good.
legitimately. Like your legs are straight up.
Yeah.
Wow.
My
That's
form
wrestling,
is
baby.
terrible.
My wrestling, baby. We used to have to do cartwheels and shit, and then we used to like roll. So I learned all that shit.
Don't
so
break
yeah.
your neck, please.
Don't break my neck.
What if we catch him breaking his neck on
Yeah.
camera?
Oh,
the views would be
I told
crazy.
you, I'm confident in my ability to do a headstand.
He's so mad. Wait, what the
I
fuck?
know. Why is he so fucking angry, bro?
Well, I'll be damned. Look at that.
Now the hands.
That's what my dick
Yeah, I
looks
know.
like in the
Wait,
morning. Yeah, no hands. No hands. No hands. Oh! I didn't think he was gonna do that. That was crazy. I kind of want to try
was
that.
Very sacrilegious.
That was impressive as fuck,
I
bro.
kind of want to try that.
Brock,
He
that,
just
that
put it
was
upside down.
that was solid
Yo,
3
this is
seconds,
sick.
man.
I really want to try that.
No, don't.
That was-
I think I could do it.
There's too much weight on top.
Yeah,
You want me while I'm like over here? Do you want me to try any other tumbling stuff?
That was cool.
That
man.
was actually really. He did
that,
like a T pose.
What else?
that was legit.
What else do you
You
want me
look
to?
like you fell from the sky and landed just like that.
You're right.
Like,
You,
that
said,
was
you said
cool.
religious, man. That was legit upside down cross.
Yeah,
man.
What
he went straight Jesus.
What else do you want me to try? You want me to try
Look,
anything
I
else?
I don't
over
know,
here?
dude. I don't know if you can top that. That
That was really fucking cool.
Quit, like, do it.
You got
Quit while you're
teeth across
ahead.
the board.
Yeah.
like if you could have a beanie and slide
Yo,
across linoleum.
Send me a screenshot of that. That'd be sick. As I'm making that my screensaver.
It was
I'm gonna be one of those assholes that has himself as a screensaver.
No, but you're literally gonna fucking like.
Mark
look
looks at
so
his screen.
bad
Dude, I can't wait to see that.
against Jesus.
that. It
Dude,
was
that was-
impressive.
I'm gonna be honest. That worked out way better than I thought it was going
it
to.
was
His head had
good.
to be stuck in like a hole in the ground. like I don't know. Man.
There was no leaning or falling.
Yeah,
It
no,
was,
it was straight. It was straight pointed. That
Yo.
was really fucking sick.
And I was there for a couple seconds. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
no,
That's what I said.
that was amazing.
Meanwhile, I think I gave myself
I think-
a fucking hernia on mine.
I was on a hill
What?
too. I don't know how that worked out. That was
Gravity,
interesting.
I mean, everything went in your fucking favor.
Yeah, the wind stopped for a moment.
I kind of want to like. Can we do that afterwards so I can record that and take a
Yeah.
photo of that?
Okay, yeah.
'Cause that
That
shit
was-
was
Hey,
pretty neat.
I was just thinking, do I need to switch sides with Jacob? Because this was set up for a brown guy, and that was set up
Yeah,
for a
you're
white guy.
very white
I was
right now.
thinking that switching
You're
sides.
white no matter what, but like that one, you're kind of.
At least that one was kind of set up for me a little.
I really didn't think you could do it as well as
I didn't
that
even know
was.
you could make. I didn't even know
Yeah,
camera
you-
settings could be racist.
Honestly, I was a little
How neat.
upset with the lack of faith you motherfuckers had in me. Because I told you guys
said,
I was.
well, because a headstand versus a handstand are so
I
different.
stood up. I can't really do a handstand. I stood
You
up.
did
I
the
told you
harder
guys.
thing. You
I
did
told
the
you
way
guys.
harder
I was
thing.
very confident I can do the headstand. And
No,
then as
and
soon
I
as I stood
appreciate
up,
the
Esai was like, "Don't kill yourself." I was like,
Kill
"I just said I
yourself.
was
Yeah,
confident."
I know. Esai says that shit all the time. He said,
Yeah,
I
he's
could've
a hell of a hype man.
Yeah,
He's like,
Esai
"Hey, I
does
know
that
you're
shit all the
confident.
time.
Let me shatter your confidence real quick
Oh,
right before
shut
you
up,
do the
Esai.
thing."
You're not in this. You're not about. You're not. Shut up. Anyway, but yeah, no, that was cool.
That was fun.
That was tight. I kind of wanted.
We should do more stuff like that.
Parkour.
Yeah, let's play on the playground, dude. Yo, we're gonna do. Hey, let's make a.
I fucking call.
Hey, we're gonna make the intro of this. If you get to this point, we're talking about the intro now, which you would have already seen. But we're gonna do an intro of us doing parkour over there. So it's gonna look sick, and I know you've already seen it by this point. So comment and confirm how sick it looks, because we're gonna be pretty good at it.
Half of it is Jake and stuck in the kitty.
You saw my cartwheel, right?
Half of it is us
First of all,
falling.
I'm really flexible, and I can move for a big guy. Like I always told people, I'm a fat guy, but I'm not your average fat guy. All right.
He's a flexible big.
Yeah, I'm very.
Are you pretty buoyant in water?
Fuck you.
I have a question.
Well, okay, you can. Okay.
No, you're just. I can feel the.
And I'm not trying to be an asshole when
Here
I
we
say
fucking
this.
go.
I'm not trying to be an
Here we
asshole.
fucking go.
But what goes through your head when people go, "Wow, you're athletic for a big guy"?
I'm like, I just told you. Like, no one ever believes me. Everyone thinks I'm just a fat piece of shit that just hangs out and throws jokes. Little do they know, I can move. I mean, you've seen me dance. I just show you enough how fucking flexible I am. And I do shit like this on the daily. Like, at home, when I wake up, I immediately do a cartwheel. Immediately, right off the bat.
Cool.
I cartwheel off my bed.
I headstand every night before bed.
After seeing that, I fucking believe you. I believe you
What I'll do-
cool shit like that.
I'll tell you what. A year ago at this time, if you could do that, I would have been more impressed.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I could do it last year.
I thought you meant me. I was like, did I know you a
fuck
year
you.
ago?
No, I couldn't move anything.
I know. I was saying. Yeah, I thought he was talking about me.
No.
I was talking about
I
this,
didn't even know
broken
you.
in the
Yeah,
pieces.
you were torn to bits last year.
He said I was torn in the bits.
torn,
Yeah,
torn 2 bits. Is what I said.
yeah, I wasn't looking good.
That's funny.
Only if they could see me now. Look at me. I've been working out.
Yeah, I know. My bullying's been paying off.
It really has. Thank you.
I'm happy here in the gym.
I want to bully you about something though.
Okay.
Could I get you to
What
get
do I need to
darker,
work on?
Maybe.
Tan.
I
You want him
can't.
to go tan?
I'm not gonna spray tan, and that's the only option.
You're gonna bully him into cancers. What's gonna happen?
Right? Yeah.
Well,
Bully me into melanoma.
beat that. You know what I mean? No, I could beat you in this. Well, I can.
I didn't beat you into anything.
You know what's? No, actually, I'm not getting into this topic. We're not doing this today. Because I showed my mom a clip from our last episode when we were doing the skits.
Yeah.
And she's like, Jacob, are you gay? And I was like, no. She's like, but like, you don't really have any more, like, you can't really defend yourself anymore. She's like, there's so many here.
There's so much evidence against you, mijo.
I'm like, I'm not gay. And she's like, but like, you say a lot of gay shit, Jake. I think you're just gay. And I
She's
was
like, she pulls up her phone. Look at all this. I mean, it's all, look, I have a folder marked gay stuff my son has done. What's wrong?
And I'm just like, all right, so what? I roller skate. So what? Big fucking deal. So what? I come up with gay scenarios. So what? I have a creative mind. Is it gay to be creative, Isai? Is it gay to be creative, Mark? Is it gay to be creative?
I don't think the creativeness is necessarily the part she's referring to. I think it's the stuff like I posted a video and a direct quote from you is fuck, maybe I'm gay. That's a direct quote from you. So I think that might be what she's referring to, not you being creative. I don't think that's the problem.
I love women. I love women.
He's like, why can't y'all ever clip that? I love women.
I love women. I can't. I love women. Say it with me.
Hey, cut this part out.
Yeah, cut it out. Man, no. But yeah, that's what I've been having to deal with at fucking home. Allegations left and right. It's fucking pissing me off, man. I got no support from anyone.
That sucks,
No support.
man.
No one believes I can do athletic shit like that.
I believe you. I knew you could.
Yeah.
That's why I told you to do it. If I didn't think you could do a cartwheel, I wouldn't have set you up like that.
That's true. That's very
That's
true.
why I was setting him up.
Right. We all knew you could do it. That's
Once I
why we
get-
were like,
so
do
I
it,
have
bro.
I have like this thing, like once I get cocky enough or once someone pisses me off enough, I'll just fucking do it. And then they're just like, oh shit.
Here's what I do. I get cocky and then I fuck it up. Terribly. That's what I do.
And then I'm like, all right, fucking watch me. And then I do it. And then I'm like, then they still want to talk their shit. But little do they know, I just showed off. I just showed them. I made them bite their fucking words. Exhibit A, Isai. That motherfucker doubts me all the time. Yet I always prove him wrong.
This is slowly turning into like an alpha male podcast. It's like nobody can doubt me. I love it when they doubt me. I thrive on that.
Tell me
shit.
I'm gonna lose.
This
Tell
the
me
guy-
I live off of it. I thrive
love
off
that
of it.
shit.
I'll tell you what. I told my bitch the other night. And I was kidding.
You tell me I can't rap from the window to the wall, make sweat drip down my balls. Look, that's a rap. I can. Don't come at me. You want to see something else? You want to see me dance? Look, doubt me. I dare you.
Doubt him. I like that. To the window,
Just
to the wall. The sweat drips down my balls.
The weirdest alpha male podcast of You Can't Stop Me. Look, you think you could stop me from putting sunglasses on? I doubt it. Block out the haters with these bad boys. You think I can see out of these? I can't. I spray painted the lenses.
You don't think
black.
I won't go drive his car into a fucking tree?
Well, now don't do that.
Watch me. All right,
maybe we're taking it too far. I'm done with this
You
bit.
don't think I won't burn my fucking hand for the camera?
You won't do that.
I do cool shit like that, bro. I'm like that. I'm built different. No, it'd be cool to be a little like a motivational like speaker, but I feel like I get a lot of people killed. I feel like I'd motivate them, and it'd be more in a sense like they take it as like I'm trying to motivate people, and it's just people just mass like murdering themselves, and I'm just like, fuck, that didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go, and like I'm trying to hype people up, and then just like he gave, you know what I mean, and I feel like.
Your strategy is like, you want to kill yourself? Do it. You won't.
Yeah.
You won't.
You ain't pussy. Do it. Do it.
Then people interview you. They're like, why do you tell people to do it? Evidence has shown
they
that
fucking do it.
Hundreds of thousands of people have murdered themselves, have killed themselves because of you. Why do you do it? And then your answer would be something like, I mean, they're the ones that couldn't make it.
I'll tell you why
anyway.
real quick, big dog. Because the people who follow me aren't fucking quitters. We go all the way through with that shit. All right? I saw a guy the other day. He said, I felt like jumping in front of a train. I said, what's stopping you from doing it right now?
So
I'll tell you what, that motherfucker went toe to toe with that goddamn train. Train won. But hey, he got something better out of that. He proved us wrong. He proved us that he was going to do it. You know what I mean? So,
the follow through.
I'm a follow through guy. Okay. You know what I mean?
So is it true or false? Do you hate people, or what is your goal? What is your end goal?
That's where everyone gets it wrong. I don't hate people.
What are
I
you trying to accomplish?
Succeed. If you say you're gonna do something, fucking do it. For example, I had a friend say we were gonna shoot at 12 today, moved it to 2:00. Shit like that. If you say you're gonna do something, fucking do it. You know what I mean? You get what I mean, right?
Do you work with people that aren't suicidal? Do you ever have any success with people accomplishing?
Listen, if I didn't work with people who were suicidal, I wouldn't be a 10 for 10 here. All right, you know what I mean?
That's fair.
All right.
So you're looking for easy targets, is what?
No, not easy targets. Not easy. This is really fucked up. This is really fucked up.
I don't know where we're going with this. I'm just.
You turn into a suicide hotline, but like. To get them to do it.
Wouldn't it be easier to take her out?
This went really random really quick.
Yeah, that went really bad really quick.
Let's talk about that FaceTime call we had the other day. I want to tell my version of that story.
All right.
The other day we got on that FaceTime call. It was me, you, Jess, Esai. And we were talking on the phone about filming this weekend. And
yeah, those never go.
Esai, they go off the rails. But just like the podcast. But Esai, he signed off. He like said something and he's like, he goes to like do a sign off thing. He's like, hey, real quick.
He did do that.
I just want to say, and then but the thing with Esai is he did his sign off, but he hit the X in the middle of what he was saying. So he claims he said Asa, what is it? Assalamu alaikum, right?
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah. That's not.
He claims that's what he said, but what we heard was Allah, and then he hit X. So we were like, I guess he said Allah Akbar, and then hit X. And then Jacob, Jess, and I, we talked for another minute or two, and then Jacob goes, what did you say? Hold on, I made a note of it. Jacob goes. He goes, hey, just wanted to say, nothing compares to you, Sinead O'Connor. And then he hit X. And in the middle of him saying that, I realized, oh no, Esai just did a sign-off. Jacob's in the middle of doing a sign-off. Quick, Brock, we have to think of a sign-off and do it before Jess does it. And I panicked. I couldn't think of anything. And as soon as you hung up...
You called us again?
No, here's the thing. I didn't. I panicked, and as soon as you signed off and said Sinead O'Connor and then hit the X, Jess turned and went, assalamu alaikum, and hit the X, and I went, no, I failed. But here's the thing, that my saving grace, as soon as she hit the X, Isai rejoined the call. And as soon as he rejoined the call, in my head, I was like, yes! And he said something, and I was like, Isai, I don't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to say. And he's like, what? I was like, here's looking at you, kid. And then I signed off. And I was like, I got to do my sign off. I panicked and I was so upset that I was the only one that didn't get to do a sign off. And then he just happened. It was like the perfect timing.
By the grace of God.
As soon as she hit X on the FaceTime call, he rejoined. And it was just this roller coaster of emotion of just, oh, I know what's happening. This is exciting. I get to be a part of the bit. Oh no, I'm panicking. Oh no, I'm panicking. Oh no, I lost it. Oh yeah, I get to do it. Look at
No, it's funny. Is that when Isai cut
weird.
it off mid-sentence, that was his joke he was trying to do. That's what he was trying to do as a joke, but it just didn't hit because...
It was less of a joke and more of just like leading you guys on to think I'm going to say something and then hang up. I didn't know we were doing sign-offs.
Yeah, my uncles do those kind of
It felt
jokes.
like a sign-off. It felt like you were going for Allah Akbar sign-off.
Yeah.
Because we heard Allah,
You're making
and
him
then
nervous
we heard the
every
X.
time you say
No,
that.
that just means like praise be to God or something like that.
Yeah, Allah Akbar.
Yeah.
Salam Hussein.
But I say
like,
assalamu
I'll be with
alaikum.
God.
I say assalamu alaikum like all the time to everybody. That's my see you later, bro. Assalamu alaikum.
That's not what we heard.
We heard because you're trying to mock a certain race, demographic, but whatever. We'll ignore that one. Man, that's crazy. I didn't know you had to go through all that.
Yeah, dude. It was
I always do a sign up. Well, you know what I
a
do when
roller
people
coaster
call
of
me?
emotions for me.
I always go shoot for the J, man. That's like that's like my thing I like to do.
That's fun.
Except sometimes it doesn't hit because then I'll like some girl will call me and I'll be like shoot for the J, man. They're like what? And I'm like oh,
That's probably in your mom's folder.
Shoot for the
Things.
shoot for the J, man. Gay.
I don't think it sounds gay. I think it sounds douchey for sure.
Yeah, that's why I do
But
it.
gay, I don't think so.
I'm like,
I get the bit you're going for.
yeah, you get what I'm trying to
I get
say.
it.
Yeah, but I'm just like now I'm curious, like what's considered gay? Like, you know what
I
I
think
mean?
sucking a dick is pretty gay.
That's up there. Getting in the butt, obviously, gay. You know what I mean? But is like accessorizing gay? Is dressing good gay?
I think
Nice,
being a homosexual is like gay,
But like you haven't seen
But
your
I
friend
think-
put on a shirt and you're like, that's kind of gay.
Like you watch them put on the shirt.
Yeah, watching them put
Okay,
on the
so
shirt
that's
is
a little
kind of gay.
too. Yeah.
But
Is 4 guys sitting at a park with mics gay?
Yeah.
This is gay. This is gay.
But
I
not
guess-
not like gay. They're homosexuals. Like that's gay.
We are touching on like everything this episode. Like this is the episode that gets us banned. But like I don't know. I don't know what's considered gay anymore because I like a good girl talk.
I don't think anything is like technically like because I think the only thing that really makes you gay is like being gay. Like
right?
I think because you can be straight and like things that like people are like, oh, that's gay. But
What
like,
if you flash your friend your penis like as a joke? Like Jackass. You know
As
how
a
they do
joke.
shit?
some dudes are just weird like that. I think it becomes gay when you like try to stick it in their mouth, and that's not only gay, that's also assault too.
Yeah, right.
So you don't think
But-
it's gay that just pulling it out and exposing yourself to your friend?
I mean, it's gay, but some dudes have a weird sense of humor like that.
But the thing is, if
It's
your
like-
friend's laughing with you, then it's kind of like it's the whole joke.
yeah, but it usually, I feel like that joke usually only hits when you're all fucked up. Like if somebody
That's
does
even
that,
gayer.
like if
Let's
if you
whip
do-
our dicks out, guys.
yeah,
Come
but
on.
like as a sober bit, it's like, what are you doing pulling your dick out sober, man? That's a weird. That's a weird.
Say I'm in my basement, and my friend comes down. This was back in high school, and he comes
I figured
down.
this was a real story.
Yeah, and he just drops his pants, and he's like, "Look, it's not much, but it gets the job done." I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then he pulls it up, and we just had a good laugh about it because it was kind of funny. Like the setup was there and everything.
I think that's a big risk
Well, we were close. We're close friends, though.
Yeah, it's a big risk for
close.
a joke, but when the payoff, if it paid off, then I guess it's a good bit. But I mean, that's a joke.
And
that's
it's
like,
not. And I'm not saying I go around and just flash my friends my cock. You know what I mean?
What I'm getting is two different circumstances. If it's impressive, you can show it off, and if you're drunk, it's not gay.
And so is that where it's not gay then? If you have a huge schlong and you just show off your dick?
Would you not want to show it off?
When I was
impressive?
in high school, I was hanging out with some friends in a basement. As most stories start, apparently, in high school, I'm realizing.
My English teacher's basement. Keep going.
No, my high school story started the same way yours did. But good. I'm sitting down there, and it was me and three of my friends that I like played baseball with. They went to a different high school, but I played baseball with them, so I hung around them. And one of them comes, like, he's coming in and out, and he's, like, looking at his phone for, like, an hour and a half. And then finally he comes out and he's like, hey, I've been texting this girl all night, and he looks at one of my, I'm not going to say his name, but he looks at one of the friends in particular. If she wants a dick pic, will you send one for me? And I'm like, I heard that, and I'm like playing video games. I heard that. I stopped, and I was like. And then the friend that he looked at was like, yeah, man, I got you.
That's trust.
And then then I look over at the one friend that like wasn't a part of that, who I was like playing the video games with, and I was like, the fuck did he just say? And he's like, oh, you don't know? He's got a huge cock on him. And I was like, what? And then the other two were like, yeah, it's huge. And then before I know it, the one friend pulls up a dick pic on his phone and just flips it around, and I was like, first of all, that took me by surprise. You need to warn me if you're going to show me. Second of all, it is a huge cock. I mean, that's an impressive thing you got there, man.
I have a cousin who...
So, yeah, apparently he just sent, like, dick pics for, like, all of his friends. Like, so there's, like, every girl at the high school.
That's bad, because then what if he gets into the situation where it gets with
right.
the girl?
You would think, but at the same time, it's like, every girl at that high school thought like every dude had a giant cock on him, and it's just all the same one.
Wait, hold on, were they the same? They were the same race, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because if we're dealing with a white guy,
no.
and
They were both white guys.
Okay,
but
yeah. That would be funny if it was like a white guy and a black guy, though.
Did you take that in the dark?
Like me and John, like from the I-70 podcast.
God,
it's like me asking him to say, "Hey, bro, you said a dick pic. She won't notice."
Why would you name drop him, bro? That was horrible. I got nothing to do with that.
I'm gonna message John and be like, "Hey, bro, I need a dick pic. I'm to send you a chick." I'm gonna tell her.
Nah.
If she asks why it's dark, I'm gonna say, "You just ain't unlocked it yet, homegirl."
Oh my god, bro! He's gonna kick your ass for that one. Oh, okay. Anyway, that took a turn for the worse.
Hey, you brought it up. I just yes and.
I didn't bring up names.
I did.
Okay, but I think to gay, our generation is a bad gauge on whether this is gay or not. But I feel like you should ask your parents. If you're
trying to figure out why your mom thinks you're gay, ask her. If that's why you're asking us, just ask her.
No, that's a bad.
We can only speculate.
I think that's a bad example, Isai, because even back then, you're talking about like the 80s to the 90s. Everybody's wearing like those really short cut-off shirts.
Our dads wore the gayest shit back in the day, whether we want to admit it or not. Our dads dressed gay. My dad, I mean, not the. I don't know what. I mean, I've seen a few pictures, but them shorts were crazy back then.
Gay nightclubs were popular too.
Exactly.
Because they had the best music, apparently.
Fuck yeah. I mean, they still do. They're pretty tight.
Yeah, who would have thought? Who'd have thought there's been homosexuals?
Tuesday nights are crazy.
Like, forever.
No, but okay, so
you guys are talking like you're just realizing like how far back gay people go. Like there's always been gay
back
people.
in ancient Babylon.
You're like in the 80s they had gay nightclubs. It's like, yeah, well, there's always been gay people. There's always been the market. Huh?
Said, have the gay nightclubs always had good music?
I don't know.
ABBA?
See, is it gay to have a good sense of music, like a good taste in music? I don't think so,
It's
right?
just liking music.
But a lot of gay people are really good with music. A lot of gay people are good at dancing.
You're putting a lot of like
I know.
gay labels on a lot of like random stuff.
Yeah,
no, but that's like shit.
Being
Like,
gay is just their sexuality.
Music, a thing that
But you
music, a
haven't-
thing
but
that's
what I'm
loved by
getting at-
pretty
but
much
what I'm
every
getting
human.
at is okay, for example, I'll put on the clothes to go out to go meet up with people, and my mom's like, "You look gay, bro," and I'm like, "All right, what the fuck?" You know what I mean? So it's just like, where do we draw the line? I mean,
think your
I'm obviously
mom-
drawing the line is sucking dick and all that shit, but I'm just saying, like, with calling things gay, what is like?
I think your mom's
What
just
can I
fucking
do
with
that-
you. If you want to wear an outfit, wear an outfit.
No, I know
She's
she
fucking
is fucking with me, but I'm
Yeah.
more in the sense of like, you haven't put anything on, you felt good, and someone's like, kind of look gay, bro. Or like, you never combed your hair a certain way, and someone's like, kind of gay. It's a little gay, dude.
I think if you're taking it to heart, you might be a little
I'm
gay.
not taking it to heart.
I think you sound.
I'm not taking it to heart. I'm just putting the example out there. It's like it's a discussion.
We bought those Hello Kitty shirts, and I've worn it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I'm wearing
because
it currently right now.
I want to get my money's worth. Are you really?
Yeah, yes.
Nice. I thought about wearing it today too, dude. Honestly,
It's a nice day.
I want to get my
Hello
money's
Kitty.
worth. It's a Hello Kitty shirt. I don't care. It's a T-shirt.
No,
How
I wore it
much
to
was it?
work. Like $8.
Yeah, it was like $10.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, Jake, I need to circle around real quick because if you're wearing that shirt and you took off your hoodie and you're going to the movie theater seeing like
No, I know. If I would have took off my hoodie at the movies, I thought about that when I was going to the movies. It's like, I'm wearing a Hello Kitty shirt. I'm going to go see a movie by myself. Is this gay? You made me think of a story about when you said your friend whipped out his dong. Because my
He
cousin,
kept it in. He showed me a picture.
so my cousin, he's like,
Because that's better.
we've hyped this man up so much, but he does like have like a pretty long dick, right? And he got
Give us
so
an estimation.
comfortable with just it's
Show it, use your hands.
like a pencil.
When you hold it, like
I don't hold it. No, never. But like he'll whip it out. Like sometimes he'll come up, just flash us, and we're like, "What the fuck is your problem, dude?" Or he'll show us a video of like his dick or something. We're like, "What the fuck?" Like we don't ask for this shit, right? So he kept doing that. One time when he was here, he just kept showing us out of the blue when we're like eating dinner or minding our business just to fuck with us. Then he showed it to my friend, and my friend fucked him up after that because he showed it to my friend, and my friend was like, "It's a pretty nice cock." He just kept a dead face, and he was like, fucked him up after that. He stopped doing that afterwards. I was just like, sometimes you just gotta hit him with an awkward thing.
it's always these large cock motherfuckers with like the most like insane confidence. You know, it's like what?
I mean, yeah.
BDE.
It's like
What do you say?
BDE.
BDE, big dick energy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he said VD. I was like,
Oh, it's like
BBS.
yeah.
it's like who knew all the confidence came from the penis? You know.
I get my confidence from my friends.
Now that's good. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But where we at on time?
46. So
Oh, good. We're good.
What do you?
We can start rapping.
Okay, anyway. This dude's fucking trying to end our shit. So what are you planning on doing today?
I had lunch with my mom.
How'd that go?
It was nice. We saw some of her class.
Oh.
She's got a lot to deal with every day. Those kids.
Yeah, being a
wild.
teacher's got to be fucking shitty, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I could not. I
hear her stories.
I couldn't do that ever. Like, shout out to the teachers.
She's got this one kid. She tells stories about like how this kid and how wild he is, and then me and my younger brother went to have lunch with her, and then we went to like her classroom for a little bit. And before we walked in, she goes, "Try to guess which kid this one is." The one she tells us about. And we walk in and we sit down. Well, this is what happened. We walked in, walked across the classroom. Me and my brother sat by her desk, and my mom walked to the front. And by the time she got to the front, she looked back over to us, made a face, and then me and my younger brother both looked to the kid and then looked back at my mom, and my mom shook her head. She's like, "Yep." That's all it took. All it took was us walking in, and
Wait,
we
did you
noticed
guys like
the
stay
kid.
for her to like do her class?
Yeah, we were there for like half an hour.
Is that not awkward?
No, they weren't like, it wasn't like, they weren't like silent working. They were doing like, they're up moving around.
They asked you questions.
Checking the other church. They talked to it.
My mom's a teacher too, Brock, so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
like
I
always thought that was awkward as a student when I'd see like my teacher's family members just sitting in there just awkwardly.
Like, you know how like teachers, they love talking about like their kids and stuff.
Yeah.
So like my mom's students, she's with them all day. It's not like middle school where like they're changing. So it's the same students all day. So they all know who we are. So like when we showed up, they were like, she was picking them up from lunch, and every kid that walked by like stopped and like looked at us, and like some of them were whispering. She's like, "It's her kid. It's Brock. It's Brock. Look." It's Brock. She's like, "What?" A couple. One of them was like, "I think that one's the comedian." Because like they know I do stand up comedy, and when I sat down, they were like, "Can you tell us a joke?" And I was like, "My mom."
Right, two hookers walking to the bar.
Right. My mom went and looked back at me, and I went, "I can tell him a joke." She's like, "Okay," and I went, "Why do bananas like gymnastics?" And they were like, "Huh?" It's like, because they like to make splits. Get it?
And they get that fake laugh.
Yeah, and they laughed or whatever, but it's just something I found on the back of a
I kind of laugh right now, bro,
joke.
because that joke that you like to tell during your routines is, like, oh, my oldest son. And then there's Brock, the comedian. I love that's how they know you.
Yeah,
That's
they
Brock.
know me. Yeah, it's
He's
the comedian. That's how they know me.
That is my family. Mom's
I know a joke I just learned a joke in Spanish. And she goes to a predominantly Hispanic school, or she teaches at a predominantly Hispanic school. And I really thought about telling the Spanish joke and then translating it, but I was like, they're gonna make fun of my pronunciation if I do this.
Kids are fucking ruthless, man.
You guys want to hear the joke?
Yeah, go ahead.
You're not gonna understand it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'll translate it, but don't make fun of my pronunciation, which is gonna be bad. All right, ready? ¿Cómo haces para que un pan hable? That's the question. That's the setup. The punchline is, la pones en agua toda la noche y al día siguiente ya está hablando. The joke is, how do you make bread talk? You put it in water all night, and the next day it'll be soft.
See, now these are the jokes I wish I would have fucking heard instead of this fucking Mexican clown I had to watch for an hour and a half at a fucking party I went to.
When?
I went to a fucking party with Eastside, and there was a Mexican. I've seen this fucking guy before too when I was a kid. I remember him, and he was like speaking Spanish, and he like singled me out because I didn't speak Spanish. I remember this fucker. And then I seen him at the fucking thing. I was like, this asshole again. I was quiet that whole fucking thing. I was so ready for him to like go. I was ready to get back to dancing. I was ready to fucking do my thing. And this motherfucker was on the tables. I'm fucking doing all kinds of shit. And I was like, you son of a bitch. I still remember what the fuck you did to me. And I didn't care. So when I saw him, I was like, it was like fucking seeing an old enemy. So yeah, that's why I think you should.
That's funny.
Should fucking outdo him.
I could outdo him. I'll train, and I'll learn more Spanish jokes. Yeah. I'll become a bilingual comic for you, and I'll outdo this old Mexican clown.
Let's go work on our Spanish.
All right.
Let's go do that. Let's end the show on that. We're gonna go work on our Spanish. The next episode, we're coming in.
All right.
The first.
I still gotta know. Do you want to tell before we sign off? Do you want to tell the story about me hanging out with you and your friends and the Spanish I spoke to you when you dropped the chicken in the ranch? On the carpet?
Oh, okay. What did you say to me? You said we were at my friend Danny's house, and I brought Brock with me. By the way, Brock still had that gash in his head from the shoot. Oh, well, let me tell that story, actually. He's like,
they don't know what you're talking about.
So Brock is making this independent film called The Last Stallion.
Somebody's.
And, oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, he had like a gash in his head with like blood and shit. And we go to get food at Chick-fil-A. He walks in with that. They're like fucking staring at him. And I was like, and I kept saying, I'm like, after we get our food, I'll take you to the hospital. It'll be good. I was just setting it up for him. And he kept pretending to be dizzy.
3 people knew like what we were coming from and what it was. And one person didn't. And the one person believed it was real. It was pretty
we're
funny.
Just skipping everything. We're going to skip the liquor store and how all 6 of those huge black men were
Well, you started talking about the party, so I was going to say that. And then
I was leading up to it.
My bad. I apologize.
God damn, interrupting, bro.
I apologize.
I got him. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, then we go to the liquor store. 6 big-ass black guys are standing there, and they're like, damn, bro, is that real? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, damn, bro, who hit you? He's like, I'll fight him right now. And I didn't, as he was saying that, I said, oh, it was me. And then they all were like, what? And I was like, I'm just kidding. And then I backed out, and Brock was like, hell yeah, I'm just kidding. No, and then Brock was like, man, I've never felt better in my life. Brock was happy as fuck. He's like, never felt good. People just wanted to like have my back. And I was like, what kind of people? And he was just like, well, my people. And, so then we go to my friend's house. We get there. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, you think I should take him to the hospital? They're like, why? And they're like, oh my God, what happened to your head? And he was just like, oh, I got hurt. And then they caught on that it was fucking makeup, right? Well, one of them didn't catch on that it was makeup. So the whole fucking night he kept asking, so like, Jake, you really did that to him? Why would you do that to him? I was like, hey, he pissed me off, man. I was just trying to help. I just fucking let one loose, And he was just like, well, dude, he's like, you can go clean that up in our basement. The whole night, bro. Whole night. He kept asking until we fucking walked out the door. He's like, are you sure you're good, man? Are you sure? And we're like, yeah, we're good. Whether or not they fucking finally told him or not, who knows? But I really hope they kept that going.
Yeah.
That's how Brock was introduced to that friend group. It was really funny, actually. And we played Uno. So it was a good night. Good night. But yeah, that was that story. So moral story, we'll wrap up this podcast, is if you have a big schlong, show it off. Not everything's gay. I'm flexible. Go figure. Brock can do a headstand. What was the other thing? Oh, and Brock is now has backup. So if you ever try to fight him, he's got fucking 6 black dudes waiting to kick your ass. So, now I remember the joke I had said.
What did you say? I don't remember.
I'm not gonna say it on camera, but okay. Adios. Bye.